Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jordan Bailey and I'm going to be showing you how I created this abstract line nail art. I'm going to be doing it on this one. So my main color that is in my manicure is red stiletto today. And then the accent colors are Raven's Kiss, Lovey Dove, red stiletto as well. For the base of the nail art, I have Unspoken Love. So how I created this is using the small striping brush, and I honestly just did lots of small lines to create that look. It does take a lot of patience and time, so just bear with the process. So I'm going to do the same pattern on this one here. So we're going to start with the black on the outside. So just dipping into my black that I have here on my mat. And we're going to kind of just, you got about 1/5 of the nail. So way I was doing it was kind of put all your color on the one side. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm shaking because I'm in the air trying to do this. Okay, and the sides are the harder ones to do because you want to cover that base color without getting it on your skin if you can. So just going in and kind of filling in the color that you're using first, kind of like that. I have a cleanser pad nice and close, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drag it nice and straight and just make some lines. I'm just trying to keep that the 1/5 of the nail kind of feel. A few times with my mani, I did go back in and add like an extra like line if it wasn't quite thick enough. But it's just a lot of patience and line work here. That's looking good. So you can do this one or two ways. You could stop there and do a quick cure. I'm just putting a little bit more on the edge here. You could also go in and maybe do the middle color or the next color. For this video, I will just do a quick 10-second cure to kind of hold that in place. Then if I mess up in the next color, I can just wipe it off without removing that black. So I'm just doing quick 10 seconds. And then the next color is white, and that's gonna come from the tip of the nail. So I'm just gonna blob it on first and try and keep in my margin here. And then on the ones that I did at the tip, I did cap it as well, which I'm doing right now, so that it wraps around the nail. Sorry, just trying to think of how to best do this for the camera. And then just drag it up in kind of lines, trying to keep it straight. And with these, you're gonna kind of hug the color that's next to it. Kind of like that. It's pretty good, I think. I'm just gonna give that a 10-second. And in between each color, I just wipe the brush off so that I'm not transferring the color onto the next side. Okay, so this one is red. I wanted to keep the same red to get that color the same. So, sorry, moving a lot. We're just gonna come in at the top here. Now it's important to try and make that look nice at the top too, because when your nail grows out, you don't want all these like bumps and lines. have a glare, which is making it a little difficult to see where that white is. So essentially I'm going to about the middle, and that's where I stop. And just letting the colors slightly hug each other without covering that full base color. You can do this with any colors you want. You could do whatever base color you want. I was trying to go for a nude base without having like that free edge show, just because I didn't want that free edge to take from the rest of what was happening. So I went for a light kind of nude pink, but I'm sure you could do this with lots of different background colors. It's kind of like a striped manicure, but only half the stripes are there, so it's kind of cool. So I think I like that. Again, wiping my brush off, giving that a little 10-second cure. The next color will be black, coming from the tip of the nail. Just like this. You can see? No, you can't. I'm just trying to keep it straight. Like that. And with this one, again, give it a little cap on the bottom so it curves around the nail. Setting my brush down for a second. I just got a little bit too far over when I was capping, so I'm just going to take some of that off. Clean my brush, get that black off. Okay, put that under for 10 seconds. And then the last one will be white to finish it off. So I like to kind of pull my skin off so I can skin away from my nail so that I can get as much of that base color covered as possible. Okay. And then now we're just gonna go in and make our couple lines. Looking pretty good. I'm just gonna come in close to that side again. And I got it all over. That's okay. And just like any other thing, if you get it on your skin, you can just kind of wipe it off before you cure. I got it on, of course. The last one. So I usually use my cuticle pusher and just wipe off any excess polish that I get on my skin. Okay. So that's the white added. And I got most of it off my skin, it's just dry. And now I'll do a full cure to cure all of those properly. And then I've been topping them all off with my Clearly Frisky. And that is how I've got this abstract line nail art. Thank you.